Hello, my name is Bianco. In this video we will have a look at the vism R15 bolt lever catch tool. The item comes in a simple blister packaging. It's basically two parts. We have there some more information, and on the back side is basically the manual on how to use it. It's relatively easy and forward to be used. Had it already put it on this lower, but I take it off now so that we can see how that works. So we have basically two parts. That polymer part, where that part here goes in the hole from the R15 there, and then we have the punch with one flat side and one round side, and the part here goes here in that channel, so that we are in this position like that, and then you basically hit it with a hammer so that you can mount the pin without problem. It's about the pin over here that we talk for the bolt hold open. That has a pin, and that is sometimes a bit of a problem to put that in, because if you have a punch or if you hammer, you can damage this side of the receiver relatively easy. So what they did is make that plastic piece, polymer piece. That part goes in here, all the way in, and then it simply goes all the way down in place. So we have this situation here. Then the flat side again goes against the receiver, so that we are here with the, basically it would be like here, that we can hit the tension pin, the pin over there, in that motion without damaging or scratching the receiver as we hit it with the hammer in here, where it is relative in the open, instead of close by the aluminium there. Now one thing, I did not use it yet, but one thing you need to be careful about this section here, that the sharp or rather sharp edge doesn't damage anything over here. That should work relatively good, but as I look at it, it's rather close there to that edge, so quite likely I would use a bit tape to cover that up, so on the aluminium, so that that is not completely endangered there. But again, maybe it works. It depends on the lower, of course, too. This is quite likely only for mil-spec lowers like this one, but still I would quite likely put a bit of tape over there to not have a sliding, grinding mark over there. But all in all, the item should work. Of course, you still have to start the pin yourself without the tool. So the way how I do it, I hold it with a plier and carefully put the hammer on it without hitting too hard or hitting the side of the receiver. A bit a drop of oil helps too to get it started, because you need to get it pretty much in, and then you can mount the other parts which are spring loaded. It's not that strong of a spring, at least, but still, then you get it a little bit more, that the thing basically is hooked in it, but the pin is not fully through, and then you could use such a tool really easy to put it all the way in. And that is what I wanted to test out. I'm gonna put in the comments as I assemble next time some lowers, how that did work out, how well it works, but so far it looks pretty good, so that you are having way more space in the backside here to use the hammer. Of course, you can take off the buffer tube, you know, as you assemble that part first, pre-or the buffer tube, you have way more space there to hammer as you need. That's just some information about that special device. Price-wise, it's relatively cheap, and that should not cost that much, so I wanted to give it a try. So that much about the vism R15 bolt lever catch tool.